So here we are. Welcome to another episode of Josh and Kelly. We just pulled up to the Cape May Lewis ferry. We're going to be taking the ferry over to Cape May. We came down here to play in the snow, but the snow has turned to rain yet again. So we're hoping maybe there's some snow over New Jersey.
Wind. It's cold and wet, but we have the whole deck to ourselves. There's nobody else here. Nobody else is game to come out in this wet and wild weather. Now it's not snowing. It's actually more spitting rain at the moment, or maybe a sleet and a frozen rain. But
Wow, I can't get over this wind. I'm so glad I have two coats on and my gloves.
yeah. So we'll do a quick tour. There's the van at the front. The outside weather deck, which is set up for summer, obviously, because there's nobody here now.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have trouble finding a seat. What do you think?
Yeah, it might be difficult. Just hear the engine revving up. I felt the screws biting. We're underway. We're moving. This is the bow coming in. This is the stern going out. I don't think he's gonna come out and then spin around to go. I think this is actually, they'll just go forward and reverse the way the boats are built for that. Yeah, there's another deck up there. We can go up and have a look at it, but I think that might be the grand tour of the whole. This is the bar, obviously only for summer.
Can you hold the camera for a minute? I have to put my gloves on. It's
A bit cold.
it seems like every step we take, I'm like, oh. You know how much I love the rain and the cold and the wind.
And now you're getting all those things.
Where's the snow?
Yeah, you can see the port of Lewis there. Clouds are hanging quite low down as well. Some of the higher points around are actually in cloud. Like that direction over there is a big wind turbine. But you can't see it at all because it's all in cloud. That's how low the cloud is the wind turbine is actually hidden. So the life raft, I'm hoping we don't have to use that today. That'd be cold out there at night, for sure.
So we did venture inside now.
It's warm in here.
Wait,
There's no wind, no rain.
Sophie's here. She's stuck on the leash the whole time. Can you say hi, Soph?
She would prefer to be out exploring.
The front row seat. There's a little table here with chairs. Oops. Front row seats. Trying to open this door. It's taken. I gotta push it with my knee. Woo! There's one heavy door. Woo! I'm just taking a little cruise inside the inside cabin. Gonna use the restroom. We're past the breakers and the ship is swaying, and so am I. Okay, that was fun. Trying to maintain my position with the swaying of the ship.
Found it.
Welcome to Cape May, New Jersey.
Just banged off the pier there. I think that wind and the waves were making it hard for the captain to come right in. We're off. Welcome to New Jersey.
Cape May, New Jersey. You can see the weather's much different here.
It's rain with a bit of wind instead of wind with a bit of rain.
So we just found a place to park at Cape May, and we're gonna have some lunch. It's still raining pretty good. So I'm hoping maybe it lightens up a little bit and we can do some touring and take some pictures of the downtown area. It's really pretty. A lot of Victorian homes there. And we're just gonna have a quick and easy lunch. Butternut soup, which is one of our favorites. Butternut squash. And then grilled cheese. I'll heat up the soup so that'll be nice and warm, and then while we're sipping on that, I'll make the grilled cheese.
I'm getting cooked for today, but I'm trying to find bakeries for afterwards.
We stopped at one, a Madison's that's down here, and it said that it was open, but they were not open.
It wasn't.
It had two locations, both locations were closed, which makes sense, but I saw a fudge place that said it was open all year long, but that's not our first preference. I'm a huge chocolate fan, but we were looking for something savory. See, look, I have my utensils. I like having them right here. See, I already used one spoon. I'm putting that in. This is the one I really want to use.
Everything that I'm looking at for bakeries says they're all closed. It's just sad.
Very sad.
Super sad. And we might have to resort to fudge.
Although that's not a bad thing for me. Josh is not as big of a chocolate fan as I am. So
maybe they'll have a caramel one or something like that I can go for.
see if you can find it.
I am. I'm looking
Check
at it
out the
now.
menu. Look at, she's tripping. She's drooling.
She likes her cheese. She was pulling at you. She knew you got it out. She was like, give me some, give me some. This is Daddy's cheese. Daddy's allowed to have some too?
Have a kiss? Good girl. You love cheese, huh? Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
It's a good thing I did that over the sink. Ah, I just dripped it in here.
Oh. Thank you. It's dripping down the bowl too. Hand me one of those. Thank you.
Served him first, and I still finish the same time or sooner because I eat so fast. It's good.
It was yummy. Kelly's just finishing up the last of the dishes before we go and find some fudge.
How's it going?
So where are we going?
We're going down to the Washington Street area here to check out the fudge store.
All right, fudge.
Can't find any bakery.
Okay, we're at the fudge place. I'm gonna go in and have a look.
Hello, sir.
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
You gonna make some hard decisions in here.
Yes. That's what we're here for.
Oh my goodness. How's that, Kelly?
It's good. Got some blueberry bread cake stuff from Acme. And we do have fudge from the fudge store that's open all year long. But, and of course, I always carry whipped cream. This is what I keep in the refrigerator here.
Because there might be a slight amount of whipped cream on it. You want to tell people what you're eating because they can't see it. It's covered in whipped cream.
It's blueberry.
It's a blueberry pound cake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's the word I was looking for, pound cake. It's very moist. Our tea is steepy now, but you can see how patient I am.
Patient. You didn't even wait for me to get the camera out before you had your first bite.
It's not easy being me.
So we have arrived back at the ferry, and needless to say, the afternoon has progressed in terms of the weather. It's getting a lot windier out there, and the temperature's really dropped. It was like in the 40s when we crossed earlier. So we were on the ferry earlier, it was like 42 degrees or whatever. It's already down to 30, wind chill's down to 18. The wind has really picked up. I mean, we're sitting here in the parking lot and it's shaking us, so I think it's gonna be a rough passage. So bad that Kelly and I both had some Dramamine before we get on, just to make sure that we're gonna be okay, because I think it's gonna be rough out there. But let me show you, here we are. It's just getting on dark. Looking out the front there, you see even the sign over there is shaking in the wind. The bushes and everything are shaking. It is a windy one, so it's gonna be a rough passage. But you know, I guess it's part of the fun. We'll find out. All right, the last of the vehicles have gotten off the boat. I think they're about ready to put us on the boat. All right, so we're not quite at the front. We're second from the front. We can see out the front, but it's all black. There's nothing to see. So if we get rocking, we'll show you. Otherwise, we'll see you on the other side. Coming into port after a very rough passage. Just as I was starting the camera, we banged off of something already. I don't know what it was. Assuming it's somewhere off a piling or something on the dock. But we are coming in now. Hopefully, it'll be a quick and easy passage off here. there's a deer, a big buck, running right down the middle of the road. Now he's turning off, making a right turn on Massachusetts Avenue.
Hi, good morning. Whew. Despite all that howling wind last night, slept like a champ. Having my coffee. It's so cozy warm in here. Our thermostat said it was 19 degrees outside when I woke up, but 71 in here. The Webusto heater's been running all night. It's so comfortable warm in here, and I slept so well. So Josh is out walking Sophie in these frigid temperatures, but I'm not out there yet. Not yet anyway. So we'll see what the rest of the day brings for outside adventures. But just wanted to say good morning and give a shout out to my Webusto heater that kept me warm all night long.
Well, good morning. After a very rough passage last night, I would actually say it's probably the roughest passage on a ferry that I've ever had. It was, well, like hard to describe. First of all, the boat turned around, and so did the whole passage backward. We stayed in the car, but we basically were facing stern the whole time, so we did the whole passage backward, which didn't help my motion sickness. And I actually took a tablet beforehand, just because I knew it was going to be bad, and it was rough. And then so I'm watching the horizon disappear as we crossed, and I could see it out there in the distance, and it would go from middle of vision, it would go up, it would go completely out of sight, and then come back up. It was just really kind of a rough passage like that, and but we made it, obviously, and we got off, and then we went and had a shower at our secret location, which Kelly's filming right now. She's there again this morning, just doing some just regular ablution. She's cleaning some her coffee pot and that kind of thing there too, but she's going to do a little video which I'll put in here of our secret shower location. So we did it last night, and then this morning I've walked her, but it was cold last night. It got down into the teens, and that's without the wind chill. The wind chill was pretty much near zero, so everything is frozen. Like every water, pan out here to the front, all these little puddles and stuff where we are, completely solid frozen. Everything is cold. So when I walked her, Sophie, this morning, she didn't want to stick around very long outside, so we had a relatively short walk compared to what we normally do. It's probably only 20 minutes compared to what we normally do. But we're going to go for another walk in Cape Henlopen State Park this morning, and I guess have a look at what it's like here in the real cold of winter, and we'll show you that.
Lots of ice everywhere. Headed to our secret location I can't reveal to show you. We had a hot shower last night, and also where I empty my #1 bottle. It's really not that hard to find public restrooms, so it's always been a big question, the #1 and the #2, but when you're traveling, just like any road trip, there's restaurants, there's Walmarts, there's porta potties, there's parks, there's places, that are available. So it's not as difficult as I imagined. I remember that was always a big question I had, how people did their toileting. And here, last night we were able to have an amazing hot shower free of charge in our secret location. So secret, they don't even know that we've been here. So that's just a little Q&A there. Talk to you soon. I don't want to reveal it, but this is our secret location for using toiletries. We actually had a really hot shower last night. It was pretty amazing. But one of the things I get questions about is how to do #1 and #2. So I bring in my #1 bottle and flush it. And then I also have my coffee grounds, which I also flush, and then I can rinse everything out here and take them back to the van. And carrying a bottle like this, it doesn't look like, nobody would really suspect. And to use it, I just use a Go Girl So it's very convenient, very easy, and no hassle at all.
So we've come to Cape Henlopen State Park, to the Wolf Neck Road trailhead, and going for this lovely walk. It was very, very breezy and brisk, but it was still a very nice walk. There wasn't very many people out, and it was good to stretch our legs, especially after such a cold night. Get some blood flowing and get out there and see nature.
Yeah. That's it. Only that.
So I did participate in a cold walk today, and I just wanted to let you know that I had my hat on and this jacket which has the Omni heat inside of it. And then this coat that you see me wear on the outside also has the Omni heat. So I have this coat on top of this coat. This is a great insulator and this is a great windbreaker. And then I have this hood on as well. So 2 hoods, 1 hat. Sometimes I wear a scarf. Today I didn't have one, but I can pull everything so far up my neck the air doesn't get in, plus my gloves. And yes, I was still a little cool, especially my hands. And I just ran out to use the facilities here with just this jacket on and no gloves on my second coat. And let me tell you what a huge difference it makes. Having these 2 layers is the only way I would be able to do any of these outside adventures. So thankful for that.
It was cold out there. I mean, the car's telling us now, I mean, we're in the heat of the day and it's 25. That's not counting wind chill factor. So it's been a cold day and certainly a brisk walk for sure. Everything was just iced over, and the few patches that were in the sun, because it's a very sunny day, so the few patches that were in the sun, things would melt there, but everything else was just frozen solid. So
really no signs of snow here.
no, that rain cleared it all. It made everything wet, and then it froze. So any roads that were not dry would have been absolutely icy. So that's the way it is.
So I think we're going to sign off here. Thank you for watching another episode. Be sure and subscribe and hit the bell, the notification bell, so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And we appreciate you watching.
Yeah, we do. And if you want to, I guess, support the channel further, consider going on to Patreon and supporting us that way. The link is in the description below. But we'll see you out there next time.
See you next time.